Hello there and welcome in another video. Today, I think I will make one of the most important videos that I will ever produce. We talk about the importance of repetition. Repetition in any kind. But we will dive into this. So, all the people that are already following this channel know that I'm at the moment doing my space potato diet. So I had my potatoes, so I have all the energy that I need, and I can start the video. Yes, the importance of repetition, or the importance of doing. What lies behind? As I got the profession as a professional musician, so I have a lot of experience in things that don't work, and then I started practicing it. I started very early and had several teachers, my trainers. And I thought my success would be quicker, but this was my thought. I didn't know it better. And all my teachers always said, continue practicing. But I think it doesn't work. I already made everything. Just continue practicing. And I continued. And after several weeks, it got better and better and better and better. Or the same as when a baby starts to walk. It goes on its feet, falls down, and at the beginning, it doesn't walk. It falls down, tries again, falls down, tries again, but it's always repeating, because the baby says, oh, all these adults, they are walking on their feet. I want to do the same. And I tried, and they don't give up. And then with these several repetitions again and again and again, they become better and better. And when they are 6, 7, 8, 9, they walk and they think walking is the easiest thing on earth. Playing an instrument is the easiest thing on earth. Speaking the language is the easiest thing on earth. When you get your pilot license, you train and you train, you go into the flight simulator and you train. When you have your experience, you go into the plane and you think flying the plane is the easiest thing on earth. But it isn't. There was a time when you said, all these machines, all these instruments, I will never learn this. But we can learn this one after the other, after the other. The same as when you want to build up your own company. You have your preparations, you get your first clients, then I need more clients. How can I get more clients? You think in marketing and all this stuff, and you continue, and clients will get more, your company will grow. So repetition, doing something over and over. The problem that we have with repetition, when I talk to my students, to my clients, and say, do this. I know this already. Yes, I know that you know this, but you don't do it. Already did this. Do it again. Now, I made it for 4 weeks. This doesn't work. And then they gave up. I said, just continue. Just continue. No, this can't be the right way. It is the right way. You just have to get more practice. The problem is when people know, I know it better. I already know it, but I still can't do it. Knowing is something in the conscious mind. But when we learn something, this goes in the subconscious mind. This becomes a habit. And it takes a lot of repetition that the subconscious mind first accept the new action, integrates the new action, and then make it even automatically. When you drive the car, you eat chocolate, you play with your phone, and you even talk with your neighbor on the other side. You couldn't have done this when you first were training for your driver's license. Oh, this is too much information. It's only too much information when we think we have to deal it with the conscious mind. But the more information we adapt in the subconscious mind, the more the conscious mind stays free for new information. And the structure in the subconscious mind gets better and better and better. And mostly people underestimate the time that they need. And therefore, they have no patience. And they believe this won't work. This might work for other people, but this won't work for me. This is just wrong. Just continue. Don't throw the towel too early. Most people, sometimes when I give a student or a client a tip and advice, do this. And I always realize when the student or the client believes me, they do it. When they don't believe me, they even try to do it. And when they don't do it, they have no success. So this is something about trust. When you believe the other person and you say, what he says to me is right, I just have to do it over and over and over. Even when I think this is boring, I will continue. When you believe in this person, then you can get better and better. Or it's not only about the other person. When you believe in yourself, when you say, I just have to build up a routine. I just want to train myself. I believe that my body can do this, so I keep practicing and practicing, and then I become better. So you also you should believe in the person that gives you the advice, but you also should believe in yourself that your body is capable. When you think, my body is not capable of doing this because there are these reasons. And people invent a lot of excuses. Believe me, people invent a lot of excuses. And when you believe the reason is stronger, therefore, even practicing, you won't learn it. You don't have the patience. So first, believe in the person that gives you the advice, that this is the best advice for you. And then receive the advice, and then believe in your body that he can do it. He just needs practice. And this is repetition. Repetition seems a little boring. Repetition, repeating the same thing over and over. This must be boring. No, this is not boring. This is not boring. This is the structure of learning something. So when you say, I don't like to repeat this, then just change the word. Say to yourself, I'm just practicing it. Like a musician. The musician is just practicing. He plays the part, the smallest part, over and over in a very low speed. He trains the consciousness, the ears, the eyes. He trains the muscles. He gives all the information installed in the subconscious mind. And believe me, sometimes you train a piece for 2 or 3 months and this doesn't work. But when you continue, probably half a year, it got better. Sometimes a musician has to train a piece nearly a year. When it's a big piece, when they are training for a concert, this takes half a year, quarter of a year, or year. And when they start a piece that's still too difficult, it's better to start the piece in 4, 5, 6 years. Because when they got better, they have the skills to do even this harder piece that they couldn't do 5 years ago. So we are always evolving, getting better. And this needs patience. And during the time when we need the patience, believe in the person that gave you the advice, and believe in the person that is practicing. Believe in yourself, because you are practicing. Your teacher can't practice for you. He can give you all the good advices, but you have to do it, because it should be stored in your subconscious mind. And believe me, most often people give up too early. And in this case, it is really good to have a trainer. The trainer is there to reflect what's going on, what is the next tip that you need at the moment to get to the next level, because he can see the clear picture. The training person, not only, he is still involved in the training process. So when you have problems to learn something, to learn a new skill, to learn a new habit, get yourself a teacher. I'm teaching people for more than 40 years, and I know what I'm talking. And when I want to learn something for myself, I also have to train myself. But the problem is, when you know how this works, you can even be your own teacher. So when you have problems to come to the next level, get yourself a teacher. It is much easier. It makes more fun. And get yourself a sympathetic teacher that is worth doing it together. And when you have all the skills and you learn about this later, then you can even teach yourself. But even the teacher, when he wants to make something new, a new profession, a new piece, or whatever, he has to train himself. But at least he knows the skills, what to do one piece after the other. And then he can make it on his own. So when you want to learn something so badly and you don't know where to go, get yourself a teacher. You spare a lot of time, even when you spend some money, but you spare a lot of time and you spare a lot of training practices, because when we train the wrong stuff, we'll go into the direction where it's hard to get out. And then you are lost. So we have to know what we learn, get the right advice, and then continue practicing. And yes, and it's good to have a teacher, because we don't have to do everything on your own. There are people there. Find a teacher that serves for you, and then it's fun. He is happy, you are happy, and you see the progress so much quicker. And this is worth everything. So this is the power of repetition, the power of practice, the power of practice. Yes. And this is wonderful. We can learn so many stuff, and you have so many talents. You can learn so much more than you even think. It just needs the right practice in the right direction, and then you get what you want. Thank you very much for watching, and we'll meet us in another video.